Hello everyone! I hope you all have had a wonderful day. Are you all ready? Because today I am going to deliver a speech about sleeping. It is one of the basic needs of humans and everyone's favorite pastimes. We love sleeping so much that Frank H. Knight, an American economist, who was also the pioneer of microeconomic theory, once said, "Never waste any time that you can spend sleeping." But have we actually considered about the people who cannot sleep, no matter what they do? That is what medical professionals call insomnia, and it is actually quite common. According to a study conducted by the American Sleep Association, otherwise known as the ACA, nearly 70 million Americans have some sort of sleep disorder, with the most common being insomnia, which affects 30% of all adults. And you may not know this, but according to a research study done by the University of Oxford and the Royal Society for Public Health, after 17 hours without any sleep at all, it is the equivalent of having a blood alcohol concentration of 0.05%. According to US laws, that is considered impaired on the legally drunk scale. Besides that, sleep deprivation have also known to cause diabetes, hypertension, stroke, heart attacks, and a myriad of other diseases. Basically, what I'm trying to say to you is, you need to sleep or your body will do it for you. Therefore, it is imperative for us to figure out exactly what is causing all these people to suffer from this silent but deadly disease. So today, we are going to talk about what exactly are the main causes of insomnia. The three main causes are buildup of stress, the way you set up your bedroom, and also the use of chemical substances such as caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol in your everyday life. To kick things off, I will talk about my main point. One of the most common causes of insomnia is the buildup of stress from your everyday routine. First things first, we should all know that insomnia is directly derived from stress. That means that if there is anything that is causing you stress, then surely you will have a hard time sleeping later at night. For example, any problems or dissatisfaction at work, death of a crucial loved one, and etc. Even your favorite football team playing poorly can cause you to lose sleep. I am an Arsenal fan, believe me, I know. Even being nervous or anxious for something can make you lose sleep, such as if you have an important examination or an interview tomorrow. This happens because your brain tends to overthink these stressful situations, especially late at night. When we are stressed, our bodies will release adrenaline, which causes our body to be hyper alert to our surroundings and activate our body's flight or fight response. The problem arises when the stressful situation that you had yourself in subsides, though. When that happens, your adrenaline levels are not going to go back to normal immediately. It is definitely going to take some time to do that. Due to the fact you still have a high level of adrenaline coursing through your veins, it is going to be very hard for you to go to sleep, as you are still very much alert even if you are already tucked in bed. So now you have gained a general idea as to how stress may cause insomnia. But what about the other causes? Next, I'm going to talk about another cause of insomnia, the way you set up your bedroom. Our environment is one of the most essential factors for a good night's rest. Multiple studies have been conducted, and a majority of them have shown that by simply improving a bedroom's environment have caused subjects to sleep better. Improving your bedroom's environment can be done in a multitude of ways. For example, you may try to cool your bedroom by installing an air conditioner or fan, making sure that your bedroom is thoroughly dark, using the comfiest mattress and pillows you can find, and etc. Another thing that you should try is staying away from screens. Literally, any type of electrical screen there is. Handphones, televisions, tablets, all of them. Just stay away. Now that may seem harsh as in this digital day and age, everything needs to have an electronical display somehow, but there is very good reason why I advise you this. In layman's terms, the motion and sound from your television will keep your brain heavily fixated and stimulated, therefore causing your brain to be unable to relax. Moreover, studies have shown that blue light, which is emitted by LED screens, such as your phone or your laptop, are natural suppressants of melatonin, the hormone that causes you to fall asleep. So yeah, staring at your phone while you're tucked in bed certainly will not do you any favors whatsoever. Therefore, we should all reconsider the way we set up our bedrooms. Then, the last but certainly not the least, I am going to talk about the chemical substances that we consume in our everyday lives and how they can cause insomnia. Now, caffeine, which is found in beverages such as coffee, tea, and even popular soft drinks such as Coca-Cola and Pepsi, can disrupt your sleep and cause you plenty of unrestful nights. This is due to the fact that caffeine is actually a natural psychostimulant, putting it in the same family as cocaine and methamphetamine. And with it being a psychostimulant, obviously it is going to stimulate your brain, making your brain work harder for no apparent reason, causing you to fall asleep harder. A study has even shown that consuming caffeine even 6 hours before you sleep will cause you to lose an hour of sleep. This effect will be even further magnified if you are an adult, as their bodies take longer to process caffeine. Furthermore, another everyday substance that will cause you to be a victim of insomnia is nicotine. Smokers are more likely to have insomnia because, well, cigarettes and vapes contain nicotine. Now, if you are thinking, hold on, I don't even smoke, why should I listen to you right now? Well, boy, do I have a surprise for you. Tomatoes, potatoes, and even eggplants contain traces of nicotine. Even if they have a much lower concentration when compared to cigarettes, they can still be detrimental to your overall health. Nicotine is also a psychostimulant, which means it will also disrupt your sleep. Other than that, nicotine also may cause you to develop even more sleeping conditions to add on to your insomnia, such as sleep apnea, a condition which causes breathing to stop repeatedly while you sleep. Moreover, alcohol will also cause you to fall victim to insomnia. Alcohol is a different but nonetheless a crueler beast when compared to caffeine and nicotine. While caffeine and nicotine are psychostimulants, which stimulates and essentially speeds up your brain, alcohol are natural depressants, which slows down your brain and helps you to fall asleep easier. If you are thinking, isn't that good for insomnia victims then? Well, have you not learned from last time? Although consuming alcohol will help you fall asleep easier, it dramatically reduces the amount of REM sleep, or deep sleep as it is commonly known, and cause sleep disruptions. So even if you fall asleep easier, you will still experience insomnia and feel even sleepier the next day. This will then throw you into a vicious loop of self-medication via abusing alcohol in order to make you feel sleepy, but the same alcohol will cause you to feel even sleepier when you wake up the next morning. Thus, the usage of common substances may also cause us to fall victim to insomnia. I hope now that you have understood the causes and the ways you can avoid experiencing it. In a nutshell, the three main factors of insomnia that we discussed before are the buildup of stress in your everyday life, the way you set up your bedroom, and also the consumption of everyday substances such as caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. Well then, we have come to the end of the speech. Again, I hope you will all take care of yourselves, and that naturally includes a healthy amount of bedtime. As a student, and I know other students can also relate, we have all experienced a lack of sleep, whether it be due to finishing assignments or even just talking to your friends. But if you feel the dread from your self induced sleep deprivation was worse, insomniacs have it way harder than you. So before you and I part ways, let this quote by American author F. Scott Fitzgerald remind you about insomnia. The worst thing in the world is to try to sleep and not to. The man lived through a world war. Just let that sink in. Goodbye, and have a good night's rest, because I am surely going to.